what's up you guys, After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Roswell, New Mexico. This is season 3, episode 10. Let's get into it. I do kind of wish that dude wasn't Dallas. It was Tess. It would have been fun.
How does a journalist from Chicago win 3 state medals in archery?
My parents encouraged me to follow my heart. You should too. It's empowering to knock the arrow, draw the bow, and watch it silently cut across the sky. See? You can do anything you put your mind to.
I'm not feeling it.
My job interview at the Daily and Bacons.
Are you thinking about sticking around Roswell?
I'm exploring options.
Paging Dr. Abs. A hug is needed in room 2. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry that I am late, but I am so glad that you are here and not dead.
Well, life is a low bar, but I'm happy too. Please, sit.
Thank you. That's for you.
Okay. You found another alien?
Looks like your practice is growing.
Does he know about his otherworldly pedigree?
From what I can tell, no, but Michael and I are excited to welcome him into the pod squad.
Yeah, you seem oddly chipper about this.
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe my calling is helping other people. I've been coaching Rosa with her power, right? And she has been killing it. And maybe I can help this guy accept his new identity.
Yeah, well, according to these scans, you're also gonna have to tell him that he suffers from acute traumatic deficits in his temporal lobe.
I'll just get him to open up after one of his sermons, I guess.
He's a preacher?
Yeah. Oh, but he's like a cool preacher.
He thinks his boss is in the sky and you want to tell him he fell from it? It'll shatter his worldview. Let me gather my files and we'll do it together. I mean, maybe if we show him that you have the same physiology, he'll be more inclined to trust you before you pull the existential rug out from under him.
Right.
I want you all to do me a favor. I want you to turn to a neighbor because you just might be surprised how much the two of you have in common.
Hey, neighbor. I don't think I could take much more of this.
You know what, Michael? I think this might actually be a really good exercise for you. Okay, neighbor.
Scientists and 2 aliens walk into a church.
Have you come to light a candle after a night of sinning with our brother?
Okay, not the time or place, Isabel. Max and I hit a roadblock looking for Heath, hoping his best friend / patient will be able to help me find him.
Get in line, Speedy Orteco. We need our long-lost relative to retrieve Theo Schmeiz from inside the mystical jukebox my mom built.
Thinking a little Mindscape nudge to invite him over, open up over some acetone margaritas might do the trick.
Ooh, do you mind poking around for Heath's whereabouts?
Oh. Ye of little faith.
Alright, guess he's maybe stronger than you.
Opportunity to tell me I'm wrong. 2 burglars at the desert outside your house were identified as high-priced mercenaries. Both men were found slaughtered a day later by a confounding murder weapon.
Forgive me, ma'am, but what you're describing is a lightsaber. Besides that, most crimes are personal.
Oddity surrounds you, Evans. So the oddity of this case seems right up your alley. You know, I want to be wrong here, Evans. I really do, but as you know from my track record, I rarely am.
Frankly, that pisses me off.
You need to turn in your badge till we straighten this out.
You call 911?
Yeah, when someone passes out, I rely on the good book of Henry Gray.
Oh my gosh, honestly, I'm fine. This happens to me all the time. I'm just very thirsty.
Okay, I'll call off the cavalry then.
What's the deal with the mine shove?
Well, that's gonna cost you a nominal neck.
No, it felt involuntary. I mean, that's what I get for violating consent.
Alex has the machine, but only for a few hours. How do we get Baby Yoda where we need him to be?
Okay, you guys do this. I gotta go charm an address out of the preacher man.
Hi, before I lose you, I was wondering if you could help me find someone. Heath Tuckman?
You're the lab partner.
Do you have any idea where he's at? We're working on a project together, but his cell reception is horrible.
He's probably up in his family's cabin. He kind of holes up there sometimes when he goes deep science. I can drop you a pin?
Yeah, please. Thanks.
Yep.
I thought he was getting rid of the EMTs. Okay, change of plan. You lure Dallas, I'll deal with this.
We said we would do this together.
Okay, fine. You mindscape the EMTs. I'll lure Dallas to the junkyard that I don't own.
Sorry, look, they insisted that they check you out at the hospital.
Look, I can follow behind in my car and give you a ride back afterwards, though.
Don't you dare leave me alone with that preacher.
Calling inaudible.
Care to fill me in on it? No time.
This is new.
Oh my gosh. I hate when that happens. The good news is my friend here is a great mechanic and he has an hour free. I'm sure he can help you.
I patched up the radiator,
Place the engine fan.
and I topped off your coolant.
All right,
Yep.
good to go then.
No, your catalytic converter.
It's corroded.
I really need some room for my tools.
To fix the catalytic converter,
Yeah.
which is nowhere near the engine. Yeah, my car's fine, isn't it? Which begs the question, if I make you so uncomfortable, you don't want to be left alone with me. Why stall?
Excuse me, customer. You positive this guy doesn't know he's an alien? Because I'm pretty sure he heard the brain tweet that I sent you back at the church. Good luck.
We really need to stop breaking into Heath Tuckman's properties.
I thought Kyle was going to go along with them. Not these guys. Michael and Isabel.
In the right place.
If his work is here, where is he?
You.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, it's okay. Liz won't mind if I borrow some of her CRISPR chemicals.
Where's her research bag?
I feel like she will mind.
I'm on with Maria DeLuca, and I know Little Miss Mad Scientist loves to keep excessive notes.
Listen, I know your friend's life is on the line right now, so I'm assuming you're Cagney to Space Lacey over here, but this galaxy turd is using you to do his bidding. He is never going to heal Dallas. I have experience in Dallas's unique physiology, so please, just let me.
There's Ortega's bag. Heath wouldn't waste his time treating a problem when he's already seen proof of a cure. Isn't that right? I always hated you, Valentes.
Heads up, Dr. B. Sheriff Taylor's en route and pissed.
Oh, hey! Let him go. I know where we can get our hands on the rest of the chemicals we need.
I know people see the collar and think nice guy, and I am. But unlike fishes and loaves, my patience does have an end. Yeah, I think I should probably go.
Someone's coming I want you to talk to. Could you just give me a couple more minutes?
Does this friend have an explanation that satisfies why you were in my office? Asking about JD in Camp Mesa Pine? Or why you have me standing in a junkyard right now? That's what I thought.
I know you can hear my thoughts. Please don't go.
Just got an email from Kyle. Jones and Heath were just in his office. They took my bag. All
I don't even know why your bag is in there.
and see to sever the connection are in there.
Why was it in there? Why was it in Kyle's office? Why?
Body permanently.
Okay, we'll figure this out, okay? None of this is your fault. You've dedicated your life to saving Maria and me. Heath is a desperate man who's making all the wrong moves in the name of saving his friend. You gotta let yourself off the hook. These are Heath's missteps, not yours.
Maybe I could use that to reason with him.
Hey. Ever had one of those days where you, just can't find what you're looking for?
That's why I'm here. I'm looking for your statement from the night of the break-in.
I wish I could help, but there's someplace I gotta be. Am I a suspect, Sheriff?
Should you be? You disappeared from a crime scene that's connected to 4 homicides and 2 missing persons. I think it's time you tell me where you've been.
I was with my uncle. Here, I can give you his number.
Was Isabel at this family reunion?
Of course not. Why?
Well, she also happened to be away 2 days ago, and she was seen with Deputy Pete on the day he was killed.
That means nothing.
And yet, the day before he died, he was obsessed with doing right by her.
She had nothing to do with this.
You're getting mighty defensive, and I've seen plenty of guilty men in my life, and you sure look like... Is that a file on Isabel and Max?
It's nothing you can see without a warrant.
Which is why I came prepared. What in the...
Oh, Kyle.
Okay, I still don't understand how you knew that I would hear you.
Okay, look. Clearly, there's something special about you. Have you ever wondered what that might be?
I mean, my entire life I've heard the voices of people within earshot. And, you know, when I was young, I'd tell adults and they'd say I was crazy until I joined this youth group. And I realized I was actually hearing people's prayers. But you don't believe me.
Oh, no. Michael and I, we experienced the same thing. Which is how our kind communicate with each other. You see, Dallas, we're aliens. I know about the night you were found wandering in Lake Mesa Pines. That's the same night that Michael and I were discovered. Just like you, alone, naked, and mute. Let me show you something.
Smiley face.
Ta-da! See? Wait, Dallas?
This is going south fast, Garen.
Yeah, you're right. Chit-chat time's over.
No, Garen, wait.
You've seen this before.
Every 47 days for the last 25 years of my life. Keep that thing away from me!
Wait, leave them the hell alone! Oh!
I was counting on you today, Kyle. I mean, of all days to pick a fight with Taylor.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I lost my cool.
What button could she possibly have pushed to do that? Whatever, it doesn't matter now.
He was actually really protecting you guys.
It's files.
I was kind of forced to burn the files before Taylor could snatch them.
How do you plan on convincing Dallas to trust you now?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
What happened to us?
Well, when you didn't show, I sort of had to go off book, and I froze him.
You have ice powers now? In place, you mean? Managed better, by the way.
Well, I don't know what I was thinking. I kind of panicked.
I think your mistake was waiting for me.
No, it wasn't, because, we'd agreed. You're the doctor, you're the physiology expert.
And he's a man of faith. I bet you'd have done a much better job at convincing him than me. If I had made you doubt yourself. I didn't want you to fail. Because of that, we both did.
All right, well, what do we do now?
I think it's time you start listening to your instincts.
How'd you find me?
Spent a lot of time at the place that made me feel safe as a kid, too.
Well, I wish you hadn't wasted your energy, because I'm not going back with you.
I get it. I was an ass. My only excuse is that when I look at you, I feel like I'm looking at a mirror.
Black and beautiful?
Something like that. You know, the first time my powers emerged, I was living with these religious nuts. The oldest had it out for me. One day I couldn't take it anymore, and I got so angry. I somehow sent him through a window with my mind.
How'd they react?
At first they thought I was possessed by a demon, but when burning me with the cross didn't work, they thought I was the demon.
You believed them.
I was 9. I didn't know what I was, except alone, like you.
You know, it wasn't until after being kicked out of my 3rd separate foster home, that it dawned on me maybe my parents weren't dead. Oh, maybe they abandoned me because I was cursed.
That's when you met Heath?
He was the only person I could really trust.
We did a pretty terrible job at convincing you to let us into your inner circle. You'll have to forgive us. We don't really need people like us.
What is us?
CRISPR isn't gonna get you all the way there.
You're too late, Roswell. My entire life, people have been telling me I'm not good enough, and they're wrong.
I'm sorry. You saved my life. And I sent you away because I was afraid. But don't let, by mistake, lead you to an even bigger one. You don't need Jones to save Dallas. It's too high a price to pay. You'd be selling your soul.
You have no idea what Dallas and I have been through.
I know how far you'd go to save him. Because I've gone just as far to save the people that I love. Heath, you don't want to feel the way I've been feeling. Because all it's been is guilt and anger and confusion. I can help you save your friend. I've been studying alien physiology for a long time. You helped me when I was confused about generics. Let me help you now.
Jones thinks CRISPR has a part to play in his endgame.
Liz?
Max, I'm not leaving without him.
No, if Jones finds you here, he will kill you. You have to go now.
Not without you.
Forgive me if I'm skeptical. That thing's haunted me for 25 years.
Well, we fixed it a few days ago. It shouldn't hurt anybody anymore.
Your neurological disorder is a product of the distorted frequency from the alien glass inside that machine. I don't know if it's reversible, but you have my word that I will do my best to figure it out.
Y'all still haven't told me why this is so important.
My mom risked her life to build that thing in prison. She said it holds a message for someone on the outside.
We think that someone is you. And the message is key to saving someone very important to us and stopping an enemy that hunted all 3 of our parents.
It's as complicated as it sounds. But 2 planets are at stake, and the soul of a guy I don't very much like hangs in the balance.
Don't lie, Kyle. You like Max.
I guess saving souls is kind of on my business card, right? Turn on.
Hello, my son.
Hello, Jaffa.
You're my dad?
Merely his consciousness. But that doesn't change how much I love you, son.
Alright, so this is some Superman stuff.
The engineer and I set out to make a better world for our children. As a triad, we found strength in our unity. And I hope that the children of our triad will share that connection as well. But there's bad news. There is a chance that someone will come for you. He will be looking for my equation, which is being embedded into your consciousness as we speak. The equation is the framework for the chemical weapon that will decouple the dictator from all his vessels permanently. You cannot allow him to have it, under any circumstance. It is the key to his demise, and in the dictator's wicked hands, it will also only make his reign of terror everlasting. I am sorry for what we could not fix, but I hope my memories of the paths that I have taken, for good and bad, will help light the way for what we could not do. Trust in your triad, my son. Use each other. If you do that, you will succeed at finishing what we started.
Our ride's just right over here. Well, technically, I guess it's your ride, but I'm gonna grab it.
How'd you get him back on your side?
I didn't give up on him. Just like I'm not giving up on us.
I got that immediately.
Well, what's wrong, Liz? Were you expecting someone else?
No, Heath!
Jones.
Freeze! I don't know who you are, but you are not Max Evans. I just tased him and cuffed him to the hand railing.
I never should have underestimated you, Sheriff. Now, you have a choice to make, Liz. Come with me, or watch Sheriff Taylor put a hole through her head.
Leave her alone, okay? I'll go with you.
Delighted to hear that.
I said I'd go with you!
You can tourniquet her leg in the car. Now, cut my tether. Refuse, and her death is on you.
Just stop!
Come along, Sheriff. The 4 of us are going for a drive.
Stop. Wait, hold.
You can't leave.
It's not every damn meet MD who doesn't give me a death sentence.
Don't get ahead of yourself. We've still got some work to do. What's all this stuff?
I don't know. It just keeps flooding in. But everything we say, it falls under doctor, pastor, confidentiality.
Yeah, of course. What's on your mind?
Right after Michael and Isabel came to, I got a bit more from my father in terms of a way to stop the dictator.
He told me that if we can't separate Max from his destiny, the responsibility falls to me.
Michael, get Isabel. Jones has Liz.
I'll have to be the one
to kill him.
Bro, you haven't even met him. Alrighty, well that was Roswell, New Mexico, season 3, episode 10. So Dallas is now ingratiated into the crew, and he's part of the he knows he's an alien. Yeah. I don't know. What did you guys think? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.